Hey, what is going on, party people? We had a pretty interesting question pop up inside of the private Monkeypod community the other day. Shout out to Constantine who asked this one. He was looking for a software, ideally just one, that tackles three specific things: teleprompter, live streaming, and video editing. And I tagged in my business partner, Cameron, because he has gone down the rabbit hole investigating tools in this specific segment of the technology and small business space. And Cameron went out of his way to record a video specifically for Constantine, answering his question, showing him what we use and the research that he has done to arrive at this particular tool. And the response was just so good, I thought we should share it with everyone in case you have a similar challenge or can benefit from the research that Cameron has already done. Let's take a look.
Hey, thanks for asking about this because I think that I have spent way too much time switching between different video editors and recorders and those types of things. I've tried Descript. People who love it really love it. I personally can't really get my head into it. What's cool about Descript is that you do your editing mostly on the transcript. So you can do timeline editing, but it's transcript editing first. So if you like delete words from the transcript, that part of the video actually edits out as well. And then they kind of added their timeline editor, and then they added their guests and live stream features. Riverside, I think, was kind of the opposite. It started out as like a recording interface or a guest live streaming interface. Then it got timeline editing, then some AI editing, and now it has that same kind of script editing. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's just my perception as I kind of tried to pick one for us. So Monkeypod has this license. I think it's probably like a mid-tier license. It's definitely a paid license, but it's not the very tip top. Yeah, I think we have like the mid-tier one plus some extra live streaming bundles and features that were added in. Anyway, you can preload your brand up. So I put the Monkeypod logo and the Monkeypod green just kind of into the settings of this platform one time. And it's just in here as our kind of general brand. So when you live stream and when you film, you get the already kind of laid out version using these colors, but you also get a download of each individual stream separately as well, which I think is really, really cool. So your three requirements, I think, were live streaming, editing, and teleprompting. So just wanted to show you right now, if I just hit record, it's going to record this session to the cloud. If I wanted to bring in a guest, I could just send them this link, and then they would come in here and record with me as well. If I want to live stream, I can do that up here, and I can add a destination like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. And when we go to Facebook, I actually want more control than just this simple Facebook one. So we're using like Facebook's custom RTMP media server, which is where you actually like get a stream key and URL and that kind of stuff and put it in here. But it's kind of cool that it just saved them in the platform here. And like, if I toggle this on, if I toggle that on like that, this record button turned into a go live button, which I think is kind of fun. And then the last thing you mentioned for this part before editing was teleprompting. So if I come down here to script, I can say, hey there, welcome to the stream. Then I put it in teleprompter mode. It lays it over me here. And I can kind of scroll through it, or I can set a speed. And it gives me my teleprompter right here on the interface, which is super cool. And then after you're done, your editing options are to download the tracks, and you can get like you and your guest separately, so that you can put it into like a different editing software. If you're doing like a Monkeypod, sometimes we want to just put out a replay really quickly, so we can take the combined file here from Riverside. But if we're shooting like a full length training, We can also click Export All, Premiere Pro, and have each individual guest's track and the timeline that goes into Premiere Pro so that we can edit it in detail. So if you want to do like light to medium edits, you can do them here on this platform. If you want to do really advanced edits, you can still take it out and load it straight into that other platform, which is super cool. Let me just see if I can figure out how to get the editing interface up here. Yeah, so it's just web browser. It's not as good as like Premiere Pro would be, but you can do your timeline-based clipping. You can get rid of a section by highlighting and just deleting. Probably over-answered your question, but I appreciate that Greg mentioned me in this one because this is, after trying a few different products, the one that we ended up in. Like I said, sometimes we'll just edit here in Riverside. Our personal style mostly is to bring it out to Premiere, but I think it's cool that we have both options right here.
All right, so there you have it. We love Riverside. It has been treating us well for our different webinars. I've dabbled with the editing tool. I love the way that it outputs the downloadable individual stream MP4 files. And of course, it has the teleprompter need that Constantine requested as well. So lots of good things going on in this tool. If you would like access to a private community where you can ask your own questions and get helpful prompt responses, join us in the Monkeypod membership. You can check out the details and sign up today at ogmembership.com. I think that is all she wrote. Peace.